Good evening, everyone. Sorry about being late. I tried using my new laptop, but that doesn't pick up the Wi-Fi as good as my old laptop does. And it just wasn't strong enough Wi-Fi signal to run StreamYard on. And it takes forever to get my old laptop going. But now, so hopefully it's going to work out. Hello, Austin. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Big Family Expedition. Hello, DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hello, Haig. Hello, Jan. I think I got everyone. I hope so. Well, I was saying, my new laptop came today. Hello, Eagles Trekker. Hello, Kenny and Debbie. And it's a nice laptop. If I've got a good strong Wi-Fi signal, it's going to work just fine. It's just the distance I am from the Wi-Fi just is a little bit too far for it. But I had that outside earlier, and it's working nice. Yeah, I guess everyone's just saying hello to each other here. I'm going to try not to miss any comments. If I do miss anyone, just go ahead and leave another comment. Well, not too much has happened this week. Had physical therapy on Monday. I've got physical therapy again tomorrow. Thank you, Kenny and Debbie. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out well for me. Originally, I was supposed to have physical therapy on Friday, but they called me yesterday and asked if I'd mind switching to Thursday. And actually, Thursday is going to work out better for me. So I'm more than willing to do that. Yes, Jan. I will be making it to the Oklahoma meetup. I'll be going on Saturday. Yesterday, I made trial version of the chili recipe that I'm going to use for the chili cook-off. And I think it turned out halfway decent. So I'll make a batch of that to take with me and enter that in the chili cook-off. I don't see Josh in here yet. He's been trying to tell me he's going to win first place, but I don't think so. I'm going to get first place on that. It'd be good to see you again too, Jan. There's Josh. Second place on the chili, Josh. I've got first. Yeah, I like this recipe that I found. I made a trial version, see how it turned out, if I was going to have to make any modifications to it or anything. But I don't think so. I think I'm going to just go with the way the recipe was. Well, actually, I already did make one modification to it. But we'll see. Yep, the challenge is on, Jan. You got it. Well, that's good that you're only reading comments at the stoplights. Hello, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Yeah, there's just some recipe I found online. I was looking up recipes for chili without tomatoes, and I found several of them. Some of them just didn't sound quite right or too complicated or whatever. And one I went with is a pretty simple, straightforward recipe. I'm sure at some point in the future, if I keep using this recipe, I'll probably tweak it a little bit here and there. But I like it the way it is, so I might not change anything. Well, you're not going to win first and second, Josh. Maybe second and third. Hello, Jonesy. Yeah, there was one recipe I was reading, wondering if I could leave out any of the tomato stuff, but it just needed something else in it. So I finally found the one that I liked. Hello, Troy. Well, the chickens and cats are all doing well. I fed the cats about a half hour ago, so all settled down for bed now. I know normally I pick up Domino and show her, but she's actually laying over here and a bunch of cats beside and behind my laptop right now. I've got four of them. Yeah, four of them laying over there. And she's sound asleep. Nope, not at all, Josh. I hate tomatoes, and I'm pretty sure that I'm allergic to them also. The last time I tasted a tomato, it didn't turn out well. Nope, you're absolutely wrong, Jan. You should not have tomatoes in anything. Yes, Eagle Trekker, there is great people here. Well, it's a taste of them for one thing, Josh. And also, it's what happens afterwards, too. I don't want to get too graphic on here, but they didn't stay down the last time I tasted one. Hello, Cora. Doesn't want to pop up. There it goes. Grey Wolf Outdoor Homestead has been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Skip. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, if anyone's interested in buying a membership, that's how you can get your channel name scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. Just click on the join button. I've got memberships anywhere from 99 cents a month all the way up to $9.99 a month. I've got to work on the perks a little bit more. I'm getting behind on some of them. But I am putting everyone's name at the ticker at the bottom of the screen on every live, and also a link to your channel if I'm able to do it. There's a couple that don't have content on their channel and their channel doesn't pop up, so I'm not able to put a link up for them. But their name is listed in the description of every live and every video. I wonder if StreamYard's having issues tonight too. Because I'm trying to put Josh's highlighted comment up here and doesn't want to go up, and it would give me issues with skips also. Hopefully I'm back now. I'm making the cats get off behind the laptop so I can hit this closer to the window. Where was I? And then Josh's comment that I was having trouble getting up. It came up while I was off. So, thank you, Sherman's Family Farm, being a member for 8 months. You're correct. That is a great way to support my channel. Thank you. Hello, Linneoki. Hello, Rebecca. Sorry you can't make the meetup, Rebecca. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Plus, I had something I was going to give you, but I'll get that to you. Here I am, Jan. I can't remember what I was talking about before for all this. Yep, I'm sure I'll be seeing you again at some point, Rebecca. Well, that's another thing I can talk about. I'm going to be going to the 10 Killer meetup on Saturday. I'm just going to go for the day. I don't want to be gone overnight. I want to be here for the kitties and the chickens and stuff. So I'll just be going for the one day. Out there, don't really want to put a time on it, but then sorry about that. Looks like it's going to be another one of those nights. Hello, Chef. Hello, Half Acre Homestead. Okay, Len. I'll see you on Saturday. Yeah, I have no problem driving at night. I used to do 90% of my driving at night. So I'm used to that. Well, this is giving me issues again. It doesn't want to pop up on the screen again, just like the other comments that want to come up. But thank you, Jennifer Ocean Homestead, new member. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Well, I just switched from the main router to the repeater. I was hooked to the main router. So I'm going to try the repeater now and see if that works any better. Yeah, the thing is, I'm so far from it that I got very weak Wi-Fi signal here. So hopefully I can get that resolved at some point this summer. Once I get moved, I don't think they've got the fiber optic in the area yet. So I'm going to have to start out with a cell phone, and cell phone signal's not good there. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But eventually, when the fiber optic is installed in that area, I'll have a much better signal. And I plan on putting extenders where I'm going to need them. So I'll have anywhere that I might be covered. The house be real good. I'm going to put an extender in the backyard. So if I'm out there near the chickens, that should work. But got to get moved there before I can even start to think about that. But hopefully we can get that all taken care of this summer. Yeah, it's not that far, Jan. Well, quite a drive, but you're funny, Josh. Yep, just a little road trip. Hello, Leanie. Still not sure when I'll get moved. Jeff is supposed to be moving this week, but then that got delayed due to the weather. And the weather's supposed to be worse next week than this week. So it might be a couple weeks before he gets moved. And until he gets moved, nothing can happen. So that's gonna put things behind a little bit. But I was looking at some fencing. I'm gonna get some of the electric poultry netting to put up around the chickens. And I think what I'm going to do is just get either one, maybe two of those 164-foot rolls of poultry netting. And then inside of that, I'll put up chicken wire to divide the chickens into several different runs. So I think that'll work. And then I think I'm gonna use that electric fencing to go around the yard also. And then also I'm gonna have invisible fence around the yard to keep Ginger in. And the electric poultry netting around the yard will be mostly to keep the neighborhood dogs out of my yard. Well, I wonder why that is, Josh. You get to the bar in 2 minutes, but 15 minutes back home? You'd almost think something happened while you were there. And I know I've had several people asking about the fencing. So I do have that on my Amazon list. And I don't think I actually have it on my Tractor Supply list too, but I don't think I have my Tractor Supply list posted yet. Because I've never posted the link for Tractor Supply before. So I got to figure out exactly what I need to do for that yet. Hey, Batman, what are you doing? You trying to steal the show? Yeah, this is Batman up here in front. He's got a birthday coming up Sunday. He'll be turned 6 years old on Sunday. Yep, that's coffee, Len. I've got iced tea here too, but I'm drinking mainly coffee right now. You can make a list for Tractor Supply, Josh, and there's a button on there to share it. So I'm hoping I can post it. The weather hasn't been too bad here, but there's been rain in certain areas. And I guess where Jeff's new property is, it was raining up there this afternoon. And I was watching a little bit of Jesse and Lisa's live, Lazy Days Ahead. I was watching some of their live when they were going to Lake Tenkiller today. And it was pouring in the part of Oklahoma they were going through. So there's definitely rain in the area. Right here where I am, we had a very quick light shower last night. And then a couple sprinkles today, but if you went right outside when it happened, you would never have known it. But next week is supposed to be even wetter than this week, so yeah, it's terrible when dogs are all muddy. That's when they want to jump on you. Hello, Rachel. Hello, DJ. I didn't get the chicken waterers built yet. Actually planned on doing that today, but it clouded up this afternoon when I was going to do it. And I didn't want to get my camera set up and have my drill out there and stuff. Then have it start raining. Which as it turned out, it would have been fine, but don't know if I'll be able to do that tomorrow. Because tomorrow, since I've got physical therapy, I'm going to do a little shopping while I'm in town. And then I'm in physical therapy for a little over an hour. And it's almost 45 minutes each way. So just going to therapy and back, 2.5 hours out of the day. And I need to get some pine shavings, and I need another chicken feeder. And I got a few groceries I got to get. So there's another hour or so. So that's going to take a lot out of tomorrow. Yep, DJ, Jeff has made a lot of progress. He was planning on moving today, but that got delayed due to the weather. Hello, Pink Sparkle. And I saw you comment on Sunday. It didn't pop up until after I'd already ended the live. But I appreciate you being in the background the whole time. I have been noticing the view time on my lives is getting longer. Sunday's live was just a hair over a half hour. And my live used to have a view time, an average view time of between 15 and 20 minutes. So thank you to everyone that's been watching my lives a little bit longer. That's appreciated. Yep, Rachel, he is so close. If the weather cooperated, he'd be moved by now. I'm sure there'd be a few things he'd have to go back and get, but the majority of the stuff would be there, and he'd be spending the night there tonight. Yes, Rachel, I am getting very excited. As soon as he's moved, I'm going to go over, look things over, do some measuring, and then I can really start making some plans of where my fences are going and how much fencing I'm going to need and stuff. And I have to measure up how much hardware cloth I'm going to need. Because I have a good idea of how I'm going to attach the hardware cloth. But I just need to get some measurements before I go ahead and buy it. And for any of you who don't know, the hardware cloth is what I'm going to put on the porch to make a catio out of it. My plan, there's two windows that go from what's going to be the cat's room out on the porch. I'm going to have one of those windows open a little bit and put a cat door in the bottom of it. So the cats will be able to go out on the porch. That'll be their catio. They'll be able to go back and forth as they please. And I want to get a small table and put it out there on the porch. And I'll be going out there, drinking my coffee in the morning. I'll be able to be out there, hear the birds chirping and stuff. And the cats will be able to join me out there. So I think that's really going to work out nice. And I want to put the hardware cloth on the inside, and then on the outside, I want to put up some screen to keep bugs out. And they're having the hardware cloth on the inside and the screen on the outside. Then the cats won't be able to scratch the screen up, and they'll be able to stay good. Hello, Sue. Yeah, it's nice to have a catio, Rachel. I think the cats appreciate it. A catio is an outdoor enclosure that cats can get out into. And it's enclosed, so they're confined inside the catio, but they can be outside and be able to smell what's out there and hear the birds chirping and stuff. And I'll be doing a video on that when I build that. I'm going to start doing a lot more videos. I would kind of like to get back to the daily videos that I used to do. I'm not sure if I will do daily videos, but I want to start getting out at least 2 or 3 videos a week. And I might get a video out every day. Because I'm going to have the catio build. And I'm going to be doing a house tour. I'll probably do a house tour when the house is empty. And then, again, when I get my stuff moved in there. And when I'm building the chicken runs, I'll do a video on that. And I know someone had asked a while back if I'm going to do a live the day I move. That's probably not going to happen just because of bad reception. There's certain areas where reception might be good enough between here and there, but it's not dependable. And I don't know how the data on my phone's gonna work. I'm gonna have to try to get a cell signal booster. I don't know if I'll be able to be doing live before I can get the fiber optic. I could always go into town and use the Wi-Fi at McDonald's or something. But I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I keep hoping by stuff getting delayed that by the time I get moved there, they'll have the fiber optic in. Because I'm actually on, what do they call it? I forgot what they called it. Maybe it's the pre-registration list. But what it is, they've got my name and email address, and they're supposed to email me when they're going to let people start signing up for the fiber optic. And I haven't been emailed yet. So, can't sign up yet. And you can't sign up for it until after you have electrical service in your name anyways. So when I get the electric switched over into my name, I'll ask them about the fiber optic. and see if they got anything to say, anything different in person than what's going on the website. Well, hopefully by the time I have my party, hopefully I will have fiber optic so I can do a live then. I see Devil Dog still here. And he likes to stay in the background. If anyone talks about him, then he'll come in. I gotta pick on you, Eddie. And when I first started doing YouTube, it was about 2 weeks before my birthday. And I only had a couple hundred subscribers. And I was asking everyone if I should do a live on my birthday, what they thought about it. And everyone's telling me to do it. Okay, I'll do it. And I'm thinking, no way I'll be able to make this live last an hour. I'll probably be lucky if I can make it a half hour. My very first live, about 2 weeks after I started doing YouTube, lasted for, I think it was 2.5 hours. And then I didn't regularly do lives for about another, I think about another month and a half after that. I did 1 or 2 more, and then I started doing my Sunday live. And then after a while, and I was occasionally doing a second live at some point during the week, but I was just a random pop-up. And then after a while, I decided that this was a good time slot. So I've been doing my Sunday live and midweek live for over a year now. And I'm going to keep doing that. This seems to be working out well. And I was doing a video every day, and then I did drop down to 6 days a week. But here past, I don't know, 6-8 months, I haven't put many videos out, but I'm definitely going to get back into that. Move over. Stay over there, Oreo. I'm crowding Oreo, so he decided he wants to move over this way now. I know he's getting pretty much overtaken by my background, but you may be able to see a cat on my shoulder. That's Superman. Hello, Barbara. What if I meet you halfway, Eddie? Maybe you can have Gary pick you up and bring you to the housewarming party I'm having. Because I would Love to meet you and Jamie. Never heard of family staying at the church overnight like that, Barbara. I know I've heard of several churches doing it with their teen group. That's nice. Thank you, DJ. I'm glad you like my lives. Hello, Bill. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Hello, J&B. I don't really think you work, Eddie. Because anytime you come up on someone's live when you're supposedly working, you're just sitting there relaxing in the passenger seat. So I don't think you really work. There'll be more information coming, but once I get moved and get situated and stuff, I am planning on having a housewarming party, and everyone's invited. And once I figure out when it's going to be and stuff, whoever's coming just going to have to get a hold of me. And then I can give you the address, and I need to know how many people are going to be coming. Oh, am I giving away your secrets, Eddie? Yes, Barbara. Retirement is great. I retired sooner than I expected. That's for sure. Because I was all done working when I was 49, just before I turned 50. That was the end of it. Hello, DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Yeah, I thought I'd be working into my 60s. Well, it just got to the point when just couldn't do it anymore. Or you might be retiring at 37, Josh. You have a good crop of watermelons this year. I think you could retire off that. But Josh, I don't think you should be mailing your watermelons, because that watermelon you mailed out to me a couple weeks ago still hasn't gotten here. So maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Yep, that's why I don't have any health insurance, Barbara. Yeah, I know, Josh. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, I got to get to the post office tomorrow. That's one of the things I'm going to do when I go for physical therapy. I've got several packages there. Had to get a new seat for my rollator because of having to leave that outside because I don't have room enough to bring it in the camper. Over the past year, the seat's gotten wet on it, and whatever it's made of, I'm assuming it's a thin wood. Well, that's starting to show its age, and it's got a little break in it. So it's not going to last much longer. So I ordered a new seat for that. That's sitting at the post office for me. And the transmission on my van started leaking again, which I'd forgotten. I read on the bottle of bars leak that I put in December that for small leaks, you're supposed to add a bottle every month or two. Well, it started leaking again, so I added another bottle. It seems to have taken care of it again. And someone suggested that I have a spare bottle. So I ordered another bottle. That's sitting at the post office waiting for me. Then I ordered some more transmission fluid because I've only got 2 quarts left. Because that's much cheaper to order that from Amazon than it is to buy it locally. I'm not sure where it is leaking from, Josh. It's got to be one of the seals, because that's what the bars leak does, is it helps rejuvenate the seals. And as soon as I put the bars leak in, it stops leaking. Yeah, Troy. Josh had to hook up to the post office, and they're still not delivering his watermelons. Yeah, I'm afraid if I get down on the ground and look under it, I'm not getting back up. So I'm not sure on that. Now, I can't remember what else I do have there waiting for me. I got myself wondering now. Well, I got 3 packages at the post office right now. 1 came in today and 2 came in yesterday. No, I got 2 more tomorrow. I also have a ratchet. Because I've got the right size socket to get the back seat out of my van. But I don't have ratchet because I broke the one that came with the set. I bought another ratchet, but it was too big to fit in the set. So I had it out separate, and I ended up losing it. Have a good night, Half Acre Homestead. Thanks for being here. Gary won't have time to look at it. Busy working on his property now and doing other stuff. But I've been waiting 2 or 3 months now for him to change my oil, and he hasn't been able to do that yet. So he's a busy guy. And I know Wiley, he's got a lot to do also, so I don't want to ask him. I do have to take my van to the garage. I'll just have them take a look at it. But since it's sealing up, I'm not too concerned about it. Have a good night, Eddie. Oh, and I have a dog collar that came in yesterday. I bought Ginger a collar. So by tomorrow, I'm going to have 5 packages to pick up at the post office. Have a good night, J&B. Okay, have a good night, Big Family Expedition. I see you still got 19 people in here. Does anyone have any questions for me? Got any questions? This is a good opportunity to ask them, and hopefully I can answer them. I don't really have any other news to report on. So if no one got any questions for me, then maybe I'll just go ahead and end this. So I'm not up terribly late tonight. Okay, Josh. You have a good night. Hello, Gandalf. Yeah, chickens are loving it out there. You know, little chicks are doing very well out there. And my middle-aged birds, they're doing good. And now that I have them separated from the older birds, there's actually a little less fighting now. And Earl's got his 3 girls. Of course, they're getting along very well. They always have. Oh, okay, Gandalf. Okay, have a good night, DJ. Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and end this now. Give everyone a chance to go to bed, and give me a chance to go to bed, too. Okay, Bill. Have a good night. I'm going to be ending this anyways. It's almost 11:30 here for me. 121 for Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Yeah, it should be interesting, Troy. And I will be having videos on everything that progresses. Okay, thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. Got another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. Okay, have a good night, everyone. I'll be there, Barbara. That's for sure. Okay, good night.